Hey there, this is DIY Life Guide coming at you once again, and today I'm going to be explaining to you how I built this kitchen island that was all reused and cheap materials. Cost me about 150 bucks. Most people spend thousands of dollars on kitchen islands, but it's really not that difficult to get the job done with a lot less. I'll walk you through how I did it. This thing can function as a countertop. Obviously there's storage for appliances, and then you can have leg room right here for seating. I'll walk you through how I did it. Let's get started. As I mentioned, it costs about $150 to build the table, and the tabletop itself, this part right here, was a table from Goodwill for 15 bucks. And I sort of modified it to fit the kitchen itself. The table legs were longer, but I figured if I was gonna extend them, it would have been cool to make it part of the design of the table. So I cut it shorter, and then I added another 4x4 at the bottom. And I did this cool, funky screw design on it. Let me get some better lighting, but you can see the screws are different colors. The entire point of doing this was to extend the table up, because the table wasn't tall enough to be 36 inches, which is the normal height for a table. So I use these as extenders. The table is connected to this beam, which is connected to the rest of the house. Now I will show you underneath how I built the seating area. As you can see, I started with two 2x4s, one there, and that's what I connected this plywood to right here. And then on this side, these shelves right here are connected to these, as well as the middle part here. Can't really see it too well, it's too dark, but it's connected to this middle divider. So here are the shelves from a different direction, and you can see that the shelves rest on these pieces right here, and these run from this post to this post. And just to give you an idea, there's a bracket underneath there that's holding it up. It's also nailed in. As far as deciding how much space to put underneath for either storage or for seating, I put about a foot of space on this side, and then I did the rest of the space on this side. I figured that'd be a big enough overhang, and that would obviously give me more space for storage of all this stuff. Make sure to sand everything after you install it, and then choose a durable layer for the top, because it's going to be used for cooking. So I used an oil-based paint, multiple layers of an oil-based paint. It's a lot harder than latex. And I have had to touch it up here and then because it does get chipped sometimes, but it's been fairly durable. You could choose a more durable sealer or a different type of material, but I thought this looked good color-wise with everything else. Here's a close-up of where the beam meets the table. I just cut a notch in the table and then retrofitted it, and try to be really careful, make accurate measurements so it's got a clean finish.